Centonomy is going to be in business 15 years. Centonomy is not my first business, it's my third. So I've been actually in business. So 15 years Centonomy, and 2-3 years, the other things. So 18 years, it's going to 18 years. I'm an adult. I'm officially an adult in business because when you've done 18 years, you're now an adult. So what do I really tell you? And it's not just about my story, it's what I firmly believe the season of entrepreneurship we are in right now. And I'm just going to be a bit direct and just say, the hustler is dead. The hustler is dead. I know we have a hustler fund, yeah? But let me be a bit controversial and say the hustler is dead. You didn't come here to end up with a side hustle. You didn't even come here to end up with something where you just survive. So we've really got to start thinking, why are we in entrepreneurship? What do you actually think the purpose of entrepreneurship is? If you just look at where we are today, what's the purpose of entrepreneurship? Why would God put it in your heart to do this? It's about what will happen to myself, to my family, to my life, to my community, and even my country, even my continent, because I chose to be an entrepreneur. And many times we think it's those people out there who, I don't know who they are, who should just be doing big things. Yeah? And it's not even about big things, it's about significant things. Who should just be doing what you know you can do. And I have found in my 14 years, if you ever limit yourself to where you are today, that is a huge, huge error you're making. You limit yourself to your bank account. You limit yourself to what you know today. You limit yourself to how energetic you are feeling. Yet I have suffered. I know entrepreneurs suffer. Many times we don't want to get out of bed. Yeah? You limit yourself to that. But when you start looking at it from almost an end, that why am I here? And as best as you can answer it, because when you've done a couple of years, you see something different, then you see something different. If you can be clear, as clear as you can be, why am I here? Leave selling of products. That's just those are just transactions. But we're not in entrepreneurship just simply to do transactions. Yeah? So why are you here? What is significant about what you are doing in all those things I've mentioned? Your life, your family, your kids, whatever is important to you. Why? So when God asks you, what did you do with that vehicle? Because we think it's just a business. It's not just a business. It is something that is carrying life. So you could be sitting with a seed, you could be sitting with something you've already watered along the way, but it is something that is carrying life. What is that life supposed to produce? And when I started Centonomy, I started it from, and I wish somebody told me this. For me, I was just doing one-on-one financial planning. But as I did that, first of all, realize you are never going to be able to do or answer that question alone. But as I did that, I started understanding the customer needs more. So can I tell you something? I know you've done marketing in Centonomy. Treat your customer as a human being, not a demographic. And when you start treating them as a human being, because we're treated as demographics too much. Yeah, I think we have a finance bill that has treated us as a demographics. Yeah, where we're being overtaxed as a demographic. But your customer is not youth, it is not just women, it is not just, we do these profiles and that's okay. But look at that person you're saying is your customer. Who are they? Yeah, where do they shop? What do they like? So that's the human being you're actually trying to be significant to. So what is significance for that human being? And when I removed myself from being the end all of solutions, because let's face it, business, we like being the end all of solutions. It's me. Is the problem with the client? Me. The customer needs more. Me. And then when you can't do it, what do? You blame. That customer is so demanding. Yeah? Or this is happening with my team. Because you're looking at it from you. But you're in business to create life. It's just that you are the one blessed with the idea, blessed with the ability, blessed in this moment of time to be carrying that life. But it doesn't mean that life is for you alone. You're supposed to bring other people in. When you look at it that way, I had to sit down, and when I was doing one-on-one, I could do the budgeting, I could do your balance sheet, and there are some investments I knew. Yeah? But when I honestly did a couple of those sessions, I was like, honestly, I'm cheating them. Because there's so much more they need to learn that is out of my scope. They need to learn estate planning. They need to learn tax. Yeah, that was the first Centonomy 101 program. But the same thing with entrepreneurship. I can come and teach you about a business plan and strategy, but you needed to learn tax. You need to learn social media. I can't cheat you. I'm never going to be the person on social media. Yeah. So even my own social media, most of the time I have to be assisted. So when you start saying, what does this customer need? What is the life I'm supposed to give this customer? Then you start seeing what fits.